Well, it looks like it's time to drum up some controversy because I didn't expect current events to blend into this sort of topic that I was talking about this week. But welcome to Interesting History anyway. I hope you're doing well. Today's all about the extremely controversial children's TV show known as Tomorrow's Pioneers. If you don't know what I'm talking about already, strap in and let's begin. On April 13th, 2011, the quote-unquote children's television show Tomorrow's Pioneers debuted on Palestinian TV, and right from the start, it rightfully made a controversial impact. Brought to the attention of the Western world by Palestinian Media Watch, the TV show was noted to be heavy in anti-Semitism, anti-American, and other very politically driven views. I'm going to stop for a second just to state I do not in any way support this show, the views it teaches, or any extremist views for that matter, by this or any party. This is very serious subject matter. The hosts, Sarah, joined by a mascot-clad costume-wearer co-host, would go through small skits of different interactions and situations, as well as discussing Palestinian life, while taking call-ins from watching children of various ages. As you can imagine, some extremist views are stated in multiple points during the show, such as Islam supremacy, hatred of Jews, and possibly most infamously known, the glorification of martyrdom, an all too serious subject. The costumed co-host followed a pattern throughout the series, where they are introduced, we get an idea of the strength in their beliefs before they are killed, described as being martyrs of the cause, an idea that is taught to be the highest dream of the characters. To prove the devotion to this dream, the characters' deaths are treated as such. The first host, Farfar the Mouse, is beaten to death for his beliefs and is replaced by a second, Bumblebee host. He dies when his family can't get into Egypt to have the life-saving surgery that he requires. Finally, the third host, a rabbit, is gravely injured in an Israeli attack on Gaza and dies in the hospital. Reiterating again, I do not in any way support this show, its extremist beliefs, or any extremist beliefs. I do believe, however, that this sort of subject matter has no place in a children's television show, especially ones that target audience that is a very young age. The show initially ran for 2 years, but not without interruption. The show holds very polarizing viewpoints and unconventional subject matter, leading it to be known as an infamous example of the conflict of Israel, and remains an interesting footnote in propaganda history. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for the overflowing support of the channel. I am so sorry today's episode was so tense. I swear I didn't expect it to be that way when I started. But I promise next week's episode will be not so much. Thanks again, have a good night, and a good dawn.